are Cody and Sarah Jensen. This is our 450 square foot apartment in Portland, Oregon, and we pay $1,350 a month.
I would describe our style as a bit eclectic, but mostly in the same genre of simplicity, clean. Anything that kind of is Scandinavian or modern. We really love mid-century modern. Anything that is kind of mid-century modern inspired, we really like. And so we've taken a lot of different elements from all of those kind of styles and brought it into this space. So right whenever you walk into the apartment, there's a small entry, and here we have put our shoe cubbies, and so we can take our shoes off right when we walk in the door. Also put up some coat racks so we can put our jackets and coats up, and then right next to that is the door to the bathroom. We'll come back around to the bathroom, but as you keep walking, you go through a very small hallway with a coat closet to the right, and then you are in the main space.
So there's not much of a tour per se, because once you come through the hallway, you're just in the space.
Yeah, but we did try to create spaces within the space. So as you walk into the space, directly to the left is the kitchen, and we didn't do anything to the kitchen. The kitchen is what it is, how the apartment came. But next to the kitchen, we put our kind of dining area, and we sectioned this off with a small area rug underneath the dining table. And we got this really awesome dining table set from Inside Weather that has a very nice mid-century vibe with the hairpin legs, the Nordic kind of pink color, and the white top. We really love that. And then above that, we did some shelves just for decoration. These shelves have more aesthetic purposes than they do for utilitarian purposes, but we did put 2 white storage bins on the bottom shelves because the dining room area not only serves as a place for us to eat, but is also our office for during the day. We work from home a lot, and so instead of having kind of a separate desk area, we use the dining room table as our workspace. And we can grab the bins off of the shelf. It has all of our regular office things like a keyboard, things like that. And then at the end of the day, we can just pack that back up and put it back on the shelf, and things are out of sight and clean.
Clutter-free. Directly next to the dining table is our living room area, I guess you would call it, which is anchored by a blue velvet couch from Article. This couch is sort of the piece that we built the entire space around. And then underneath the couch, we put this very colorful rug to sort of define the space. Within the entire space, all of the colors came from the couch. Like I said, we were really building the space around the couch, so every color that we added in coordinates with the blue velvet.
And then to add some depth and hominess to the living room area, instead of putting the couch directly up against the wall, we decided to put a long sofa table. It's actually 2 small sofa tables behind the couch. And behind there, we just have 2 Ikea Sonos lamps that double as lighting and as speakers. And then just decor behind the couch. That is one of my favorite things about the apartment. Just the way the light hits it and the way that it kind of adds that depth to the space is one of my favorite things that we did as far as decor goes. This also allowed us to have additional storage behind the couch. And so it's completely hidden underneath the tables. We can have cubes under there. And also that's where we keep our daily backpack items, tote bags, things like that. And then above the sofa table is our gallery wall, where we have 2 printed photos that we took on a vacation and had framed. And then in the middle, a amazing digital art frame from Mural, which allows us to have unlimited art in such a small space.
Also in the living room area is our transforming coffee table, which we have had for 2.5 years, and we use multiple times a day, and it's amazing. We use it first as just a regular coffee table, but then we actually lift it up to maybe chest height and use it as our lunch table while we watch TV or whatever while we're eating. And then also it folds out to even a larger table that we use for recording our podcast or playing games when friends come over, or if we need more dinner table space, we use that. It's amazing. We love it.
Yeah, so the coffee table is one of the things that It's not like the aesthetic that we would specifically choose if we were picking out any coffee table, but the utility makes it a must-have for a small space. If there was anything in the space that I could not get rid of, it would be the coffee table. And then finishing out the living room space, we have two more things, and that is the side chair. And this is kind of an Eames-inspired, mid-century modern-inspired side chair that we did in a white leather and with a yellow pillow on it. And next to it is a blonde wood side table that you can use while on the couch or in the chair.
And then next to the living room area is my favorite spot, my bookshelves, my library. The only things I care about.
Sarah's prized possessions
yes.
live in that area. And one thing that makes the bookshelves so nice where they are is the ample natural light, because it is right next to a window and a door that goes out to our balcony. And so that is a massive plus to this apartment, is that we actually have a balcony now, and we can sit out there and drink tea, read books, hang out, and it's pretty awesome to have a balcony. We've never had that before. And then directly across from the bookshelf on the other wall is our wardrobe. This is our closet. So since the apartment did not have a closet, we had to provide one of our own. And the one that we chose was this wardrobe from Ikea. We chose to do mirrored doors on the wardrobe because we knew it was going to be right next to the windows. And so this draws in even more natural light into the space. Obviously, mirrors make spaces look even bigger, so you have that added plus. And then also, since it is where you get dressed, it is a full-length mirror, which Sarah has wanted for a very long time.
Yes.
We use the wardrobes for all of our clothes, but then also I use it for my gear storage, for cameras and my podcasting gear. Also, any extra additional storage I also have inside the wardrobe.
The area next to the wardrobe, which is directly across from the couch, is the entertainment center. So this is obviously where our TV is, our record player, things like that. But what is nice about the entertainment center this time is that we did a whole wall build out.
Yeah, having a kind of a built-in entertainment center, it's not technically built in, but it has that built-in look, is something that I've wanted for a long time, and this space allowed us to do it, and I'm really happy we did. Having the seafoam green doors adds coziness and character, and then having all of the storage allows us to keep all the things that we want or need, like games and extra blankets. All that type of stuff can stay hidden, but the cabinets themselves are decor. They actually add nice ambience to the space. Also, the lights underneath make it nice and cozy. And all of these cabinets allow us to hide all of the electronic stuff, because I love tech and I love electronics, but I don't want to look at it. So it allows us to have everything we want, but keep everything hidden and still have a nice entertainment center.
So obviously with a studio apartment, we do not have a bedroom. So for our bedroom, we have a Murphy bed.
Yeah, the Murphy bed is for a small space. Really, I personally think for any space, but especially for small spaces, a Murphy bed is a game changer, life changer. The amount of room we have in this 450 square feet is so much larger and also much more usable having a Murphy bed versus having a traditional bed that we'd have to find a place for it to go where it's not in our way, and it's also, comfortable to sleep and things like that. But a pro tip for having a Murphy bed is put it in the way. Whenever it is down, just put it somewhere where it is inconvenient, and then you'll always put it up in the morning. Whenever you are asleep, you don't really care where the bed is. So when we wake up, it's very easy to just put the bed into the cabinet, and now we have a beautiful apartment without wasted space all day long from a traditional bed.
While I don't disagree with any of the points that Cody just made, I also know that I have a very strong belief in not making the bed.
And I have a very strong belief of making the bed.
So if Cody wasn't here, I wouldn't have a Murphy bed. But I do like it if somebody else puts it up for me.
So that is the entire main living space. If we go back through the hallway, we can go to the bathroom. And the bathroom is actually really large, which is awesome. Has a lot of counter space for getting ready in the morning, drawers and under sink storage. It has a walk-in shower, which is awesome. And then very importantly, it has a in-unit washer and dryer behind the door. And that is been a huge blessing.
Yes, in New York, we didn't have a washer and dryer, as most people don't there. And so we would take our clothes to the laundromat, and after 2 years, I was done. I wanted a washer and dryer so bad, and I didn't think that was possible. So
that is the apartment. In our New York apartment, we had 150 square feet less. And so a lot of the things we did had to be multi-use, had to be way more creative in using every single thing in multiple ways. And with this space, it's 150 square feet larger, which isn't a lot, but also it's enough that we didn't have to make every single thing be multi-use. But in order for 450 square feet to be this functional and this usable, it took a lot of forethought and a lot of planning to make sure that everything was laid out in a way that we maximized the use of every square foot. And if you want to see the process of which it took to get here, we actually did an entire design series from start to this. So if you want to check that out, the links to those videos are in the description. And also if you are interested in any of the furniture, the coffee table or anything else, the links to all of that is in the description. So that is our 450 square foot apartment in Portland, Oregon. And we hope that that gives you some ideas and inspiration for your own home.